Well, hello, kids. I decided that since a lot of us are working from home these days, I'd show you my personal altar, which is always going to be themed around the planetary deity that I am currently working with, and I conduct a ceremony where I commune with this planetary deity on their day of the week that they coincide with or are associated with. And I use, of course, music and rhythm as part of my offering and communication with this deity. Right now, the altar is set up to be in honor of the planet Mars, and that was with the intention of having more motivation, warlike energy, passion, fire, spirit, and you'll see here that I have a lot of red things. Red is the color of Mars, and Mars is associated with spicy things. So I have things like cinnamon, ginger. I have some cinnamon wood. He's also really associated with earthy scents. So the incense I'm going to be offering him is very earthy scents of patchouli and vetiver. I have some warlike things like a little army guy and uh, some crystals that are going to correspond to that energy. But for the most part, I'm a peaceful warrior, and so it's all very metaphorical. And I actually am going to be switching to another deity pretty soon, and that is the sun, which is exciting because I haven't worked with the sun in this way before. And so part of this meeting with Mars is to talk about that switch over. That it's not like breaking up, like they're not going to be all sad or whatever, but it's still good to respectfully discuss with them the changes that you're going to make to your relationship with the planetary deity. So I'm going to open up the ceremony space with some drumming because I like to have drumming when I'm working with Mars, warlike drums, and my favorite drums to work with that I've found are taiko drumming. So if you are a drummer yourself, that's a really wonderful offering that you can give. But I want to also be able to play the violin and offer some tones at the same time. So I'm just going to use some pre-recorded taiko drums that I have set up in preparation for this ritual. Make sure those are nice and loud. They're kind of scary, but that's what warlike drums are. And now the resonating frequency of Mars is 144.73 hertz, which corresponds to the tone of D. And so I can start playing D tones for Mars, but now that I've set the drums up, I'm going to open up the ceremonial space by lighting his red candle and his incense. His red candle. It's kind of hard to tell because it's in a white star, but it's red. And I use the candle like a shamas to light this patchouli vetiver incense. Make sure it's got a good glow going. Also, when I'm speaking to a deity or a spirit, I like to use the aid of various plant helpers and plant medicines. So, like with my moon ceremonies, I have a cedar bundle that I made. lighting some of that to open up the space and open up the ceremony and make an offering of burning plants to the deity and clear out any energy that shouldn't be there. And I have some CBD that will get you in a really spiritual, relaxed vibration to be able to commune with the spirits better. So if you have a beard like me and a mustache, you gotta be careful. I even have a red lighter. See what I did there? And I had this jewelry on my altar that is red and that I put on for my ceremony. Now I'm ready to start playing some D tones and overtones of D, and I can actually speak to Mars while singing in these overtones with the violin. Normally I will be facing and even kneeling at the altar, but I want to be able to involve you, and Mars is okay with this for now. He knows he's part of kind of a documentary right now. Dear Mars, thank you for the manic energy to do my projects that I have had as I work with you. We have accomplished very much together. Thank you for my family and loved ones being safe from COVID-19. Thank you for collaborators coming to me and me having the energy to work with them and the drive. And thank you for all you've done as I move on to work with the sun. I have offered you a plate of ginger and sweet potato and a spicy drink. And you can continue talking to Mars and telling him what you're thankful for, even when something hasn't happened yet and you wish for it and would like the aid of Mars. Just say it as something you're thankful for, as though it's already there. That's part of the key to manifestation and gratitude vibration. And once you've had your talk, you can just do a powerful dance for Mars at your altar that will go on as long as the spirit moves you, and that can be part of your tantric physical offering to Mars. And I actually go even further with that dance. I'm not going to do it in this video, but if you're interested, you can slip into my DMs and ask me about it. And once you've done all of your tantric offering and your communication, you thank Mars for meeting with you here and being invoked, and you close the ceremony by blowing out the candle and the incense and eventually stopping the music. Thank you, Mars. I love you. Thank you for coming to your altar that I have made for you and engaging in the offerings that I give you in return for everything you offer me.